My name is Katie Gentili. I'm the Executive Director of the Greater Lowell Workforce Board. We're located in downtown Lowell, and I've been working here for 5 years. Okay. So the MassHire Greater Lowell Workforce Board runs a lot of youth programs. The one we're celebrating today is called Connecting Activities. We work with 5 to 8 local high schools, and the goal of the program is to take young people and get them at least their first job. Our goal is to place at least 300 students throughout the school year from September through June, and then during the summertime we reach out to our employers so they can come back the next school year. We do internships, part-time jobs, full-time jobs, and job shadowing. Today we're celebrating our employers. It's our annual Employer Appreciation Breakfast. There's probably about 50 to 60 companies that come back every single year and help us with our program, the Connecting Activities program. We have Enterprise Bank, we have Sterling Movers, we have the CTI After School program. There's so many that help us every year. It's hard to capture everybody. And then we choose an Employer of the Year every year. I don't want to give it away. You'll see at the end of the program. But every year, Beatrice, who runs our program, picks that employer who either has helped a youth, and today we're going to have a youth speaking, actually, who's going to talk about his first job and what this program did for him. For our program, the most important part of this program is our employers. So to anybody who wants to help a student get their first job, please contact the MassHire Greater Lowell Workforce Board, because again, our employer partners are our most important partners.
Okay, I'm Carrie Occasion, and I am the Career Development Education Lead at the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. I work with the MassHire Workforce Boards to help identify work-based learning experiences and internships for youth. And so the MassHire Workforce Boards work with the employers, and I help with that, work alongside with them. So I've been in this role for 3 years, and over the past 3 years, we've served over 30,000 students statewide in Greater Lowell and across the state. And it really helps develop students' work-based learning skills, like communication, collaboration, project management, and helps ensure that labor force attachment and develops the Massachusetts workforce. I encourage anyone to get in touch with the MassHire Workforce Boards to ensure that other students are getting paid work-based learning experiences and unpaid work-based learning experiences. Educators, students, employers should really reach out to Katie at the MassHire Workforce Board. The benefits are long-lasting to students, especially for women, people of color, and students with disabilities. It really increases that labor force attachment and helps grow the pipeline. So it's super important, and I hope that you get involved. Thank you.
My name is Ryan Crosset. I'm here for McDonald's. I'm the Guest Service Department Manager, and I'm here to celebrate my employer. So this is the annual celebration for the employers. I connected with Beatrice through my high school career office. She was able to connect me with my current employer. I started part-time, and then as I worked my way up the ranks, I became full-time. Right now I work full-time as the Guest Service Department Manager, and I work about 6 to 7 days a week depending on the needs of the company. My next step is nursing school. I'm currently enrolled full-time at Merrimack College to hopefully become a nurse in the next 3 years. And I am also a minor in management, so some type of nurse management along the way. I do recommend the youth program through MassHire. It has given me so many opportunities meeting Beatrice. I definitely would not be where I am today if it was not for her. But I am very thankful for the opportunities that she's provided for me, and I can't explain how much beneficial that program is for so many youth around Lowell, especially being that we are such a large city.
Today is about the employers, and it's about the Connecting Activities program. So we've invited today is Dr. Carrie Occasion. She works for the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, and she is one of the big reasons that every year we get to do this program again, because the funding does in fact come through her, and she does a phenomenal job at the program. So I'd like to introduce her. She's right over here. She's going to speak for a quick minute about her role in the program.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for having me here. I just want to first start by thanking Katie and Beatrice and Kathy and Abby and Gabriella, and also Peter Farkas for doing such an excellent job over the past couple of years. It has been so difficult to get students into high quality work-based learning experiences, and they have worked so diligently doing that work, and it's just been so excellent. So thank you so much. I also want to thank the employers. Without you, we could not put students in these high-quality learning experiences, and they need it so much. The communication skills, project management, just getting to work on time, learning how to dress for the office. It's so important, and it creates labor force attachment, which is so important for all students, but especially women, people of color, and students with learning disabilities. So I just want to thank you so much. And also funding. This year, we put close to $1 million into employer engagement. We had spent so much money at the Department of Ed and focused on working with schools. But now we're really expanding our efforts in youth work-based learning. And we're going to be doing that again. So it's really exciting. And Greater Lowell is going to have the opportunity to apply for even more money for supporting students with these efforts. So I just want to thank everyone in this room for your hard work. And really, you're definitely contributing to labor workforce attachment for these students, and you're just doing the kind of work. So thank you so much. And one of my former students, Angela Say, is here, who I love very much, and she participated in work-based learning experiences when I was her teacher at Lowell High School. So good job, Angela.
Next up, we have our guest speaker. You can come on over, my friend. This is Lieutenant Marisol Nobrega from the Lowell Police Department. Yep.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having me, and I hope you all enjoyed your breakfast. I certainly did. So my name is Marisol Nobrega, and I am a lieutenant with the Lowell Police Department. I've been there for 24 years, and Beatrice asked me to come in and just speak to you about my first job experience. When I was 14 years old, my first job experience was at the Hilton Hotel. I don't know if many of you remember where the UMass Lowell Inn and Conference Center is. That was a brand new hotel back in, I don't know, the 80s. And my sister, who was about 6 years older than me, 7 years older than me, she was working there for a while, and then they needed help, and they actually started hiring a lot of young kids, such as myself. I got working papers, I went there, and during the weekends I was working as a housekeeper, cleaning the rooms. So it's funny because, you know, that taught me a lot about responsibility. Like I said, when I did that job at 14 years old, I had no idea that this is where I would be today. You know, that was just a stepping stone, and it was kind of like my first really job that I had, and then from there I went to, you know, McDonald's and other, you know, different jobs throughout the city. But this was the profession that I landed in, and I never thought that I was going to end up in law enforcement. It was something that, it wasn't anything that I actually thought about doing or even considered doing. I went to college for criminal justice, and it was someone that approached me and said, you know, we need women in law enforcement, and you being a Hispanic woman, it would be great to have you there. You know, the language skills, having more women in the career field. And this career is one of those careers that, you know, sometimes, you know, you have negative impact from the media. So, you know, right now, recruiting and retaining people is really hard because some of the stuff that's projected out there is really negative. But I want you all to know that most officers, I would say 99%, do an awesome job every day. We're looking to connect with you and with the community and to make a difference. I took this job to make a difference, and the reason why I fell in love with it was because I was able to go in, speak to people, connect with people. I mean, we go see everyone when they're at their worst, right? We're there going when they have a problem. That's when they call us, when they have issues. So being there and being able to leave them better off than I found them at that moment is really rewarding for me. So I just want to thank you all for what you do, because you guys providing jobs for young kids is really the stepping stone that makes a difference to project them into their lives and possibly change the trajectory of their life, right? I'm a Hispanic, you know, woman that came from 7 children. My mom was, you know, single parent at that time, and, you know, I was basically someone that could have been a bad statistic, right? So everything that you guys do to help these youth kind of get in there is really important. So I thank you all for that, and that's my story, and that's all I have.
Everybody, this is Ryan Cossett, and he's got an excellent story for us. He can tell you everything you need to know about this building.
My name is Ryan. So I am a graduate of Greater Lowell Tech. I'm also a major in nursing at Merrimack College, and I'm also the guest service department manager at Rogers Street McDonald's. So my journey with employment starts in my sophomore year of high school when absolutely no one would hire me. I tried to get a job everywhere. And that's where I met Beatrice at our career office and in my high school. After only one meeting with her, she was able to prepare me to get an interview. She showed me how to dress for an interview. She built a resume with me, showed me everything so that I was prepared, and I got a job at my local McDonald's, which is where I met my first supervisor, Lisa. So after about 6 months of learning every position in the restaurant, I was asked by her and the other assistant managers to join the management training program. That's where I learned the heart of people leadership skills and how to be an effective mentor. I began running my own shifts with the help of Lisa and the other department managers. And shortly after that, I was certified and became a shift manager at only the age of 16. And I ran the majority of our 3 to 9 shifts, which taught me so much about responsibility, respect, trust, everything. COVID hit, which was a struggle for every business. I'm sure you all are dying for people right now. But that fortunately opened up some doors for me, and I was able to work my way up even further. The guest service leader position opened up, and I was very happy to fill it. And that's what I currently do now, is I work with them to manage service times, customer satisfaction, and cash controls in my restaurant. And overall, I just want to say a huge thank you to Beatrice for opening up that door for me. It is, seriously, at the age of 16, you never really realize how much you can be taught, and how you think you know everything at 16, but you don't. And like meeting her and having this opportunity seriously taught me so much about life, how to be successful. The things that Lisa have taught me is like endless. And although people can say that it's just McDonald's or it's just your first job, I have learned so much from my 3 years at this job. About professionalism, people skills, appearance, hospitality, you name it. They are all things that I will take forever, wherever I go, hopefully in the healthcare field someday. And I've been fortunate enough to work with an amazing company filled with passionate people that are willing to invest their resources in my success. And that's something Beatrice provided for me. So I want to also add that although McDonald's is not my end game, I do want to be a nurse someday. If I did decide to stay with the company, I know that there would be more growth for me, and I know that there would be more opportunities for me. And for that, I'm just forever grateful. And the lessons that I've learned about, Lieutenant did a great job of describing, how that affects your workforce now. It has just taught me so much.
Okay, we are going to call the companies, and could you please come to here? Align Credit Union. State Insurance. Belvidere Healthcare. Cracker Barrel. CTI. Donkin. Enterprise Bank. FedEx. Anacor. Encompass Human Services. Lowell Bank. Lowell General Hospital. Lowell National Historical Park. Marshalls. McDonald's. Meal 42. Manila Restaurant. Sterling Company. Stop and Shop. Thermo Fisher. Walgreens. Chenford. Walmart Tewksbury. Please come here. Maureen Fitzpatrick. Yes. Jessica Fabiano. Erika Hervey. David Correa. Elian Scott. Minerva. Leandro. Angela. Joana Dominguez. Thank you very much to these people. They help me to do workshops, they help me to do the video, they hire kids. We want to say thank you in these 2 years. Thank you for everyone. Okay, Employer of the Year 2022. We are going to have 2 employers this year because in 2 years they did excellent job with us. We are going to have Walmart Chenford and Walmart Tewksbury. Employers of the Year.
Hi, my name is Kelly. I am the store manager for the Walmart in Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Today we are celebrating an event for the Greater Lowell Workforce Board, which nominated an Employer of the Year. This year the winners was the Walmart in Chelmsford and the Walmart in Tewksbury.
My name's Brandy. I'm the store manager at the Tewksbury Walmart. I currently have about 29 students that are employed at my location. It's very important to me for hiring these students. It's their first work experience, and I feel like there's a huge responsibility that comes along with that. A lot of these kids are just learning why it's important to come to work on time, why it's important they don't call out, dress code, just the simple things. So I feel like as an employer, when you hire students, you have to look at the bigger responsibility and help these kids prepare for later work adventures.
So at the Chelmsford Walmart right now we employ about 15 students through this program. Over the course of the year we have several dozen that have come through. I think a big part of this as a company is the ability to give back to the community and be a part of this growth. And that starts with the kids. And seeing them grow, we have some graduates this year, and being excited alongside with them with their life changes, it gives back to us as well. And it's interesting to see those aspects of the community and be a part of that. I challenge the employers in this area, Lowell, Tewksbury, Chelmsford, to get involved with this. It can be an added responsibility, as you mentioned, but it's a very rewarding one, especially as you see them succeed and start their lives. Especially as a corporation, some of them may not be planning to stay with Walmart, but they may find that they fall in love with it and they can grow with it. So the secondary challenge there would be, as you go into this adventure, give them room for growth as well, and encourage them to do so.
So achieving Employer of the Year makes me feel super proud. We work really hard with these kids year out, so I just feel really, really proud to achieve this award, and I'm sure you do too.
I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank the Greater Lowell Workforce Board for this opportunity, allowing us to be a part of this amazing effort, and I look forward to the next year to see what we can accomplish. Thank you.